hello. My name is Andres Diaz, and I'm doing my master's in game design. My journey towards mastery started a couple of years ago when I decided to change my major from sport management to computer science. This is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, and it brought me to the path that I'm on right now, and I'm really happy with this decision. While I was getting my bachelor's degree, I was a part of the tennis team. This is the main reason why I related a lot to Joki Matsuoka and her journey towards mastery. Matsuoka did not settle for the path that was set in front of her. Even if it wasn't a bad path, it wasn't something that she loved or that she was excited about. So she decided not to take the easy road and look for something that would make her happy and that she would enjoy for the rest of her life. Um, Greene mentions when telling her story that she had no idea what she wanted to become or how she could possibly fit into such a regimented world. That is similar to how I felt when I graduated high school. I had a lot of doubts about my future, but I knew I didn't want to stay in the place I was at. I knew I wanted something different for my life, and I knew I wanted to see more of the world. Um, then I got recruited from Coppin State tennis team, and this was my ticket to this new life that I'm living right now. Even if I knew that my future was not in sports, it's something that it's always going to be a part of me. It gave me a lot of chances. It brought me to where I am right now, and it's always tennis is always going to be really important for me. Because of this, it's hard not to wonder sometimes what could have been if I had maybe started playing a little bit earlier or played more when I had the chance or just stick with it a little longer. If I had maybe become a better player and if I could have been maybe a professional. This is something that I would like to ask Matsuoka if I had the chance. If she has any regrets about her sports career, her tennis career, or simply if the thought ever crosses her mind or of what could have been, and how she deals with that. Something else I would like to ask her is what does she focus on when when there's moments of uncertainty in her life. It is mentioned in the book that she didn't know what major she wanted to do when she got accepted into Stanford. And I also think that for her it wasn't an easy decision to just stop playing tennis. But something made her take those decisions and not look back. That is a that is a confidence that I really admire, and I'd like to ask her where she got it from. Um, I'm very this type of uncertainty that I have. Um, it's kind of like a mosquito that won't bite you, but it also won't go away. And sometimes it can lead to flightiness for me. Not regarding the decisions I've made, because I'm really sure about my path, but regarding the will that I have to give my best in everything in everything I do. For me, Greene really hit the nail on the head when she said when he said that the passive ironic attitude is not cool or romantic, but pathetic and destructive. I tend to take this attitude sometimes because it's easier to fail when you can say that you just didn't try or that you didn't care. Even if you did, it's easier to pretend than than it is dealing with failure when you know you gave everything, when you admitted that you care, when you gave your best, and it still wasn't enough. Something that I need to keep in mind is that in this industry, if I don't give my best in every single thing that I do, I already failed. Because there's somebody else out there willing to do their best and more to become successful. And if I'm not willing to do the same, I won't be able to compete with any of them. I need to believe that I need to improve every day, and I need to believe that I'm good enough. I need to believe that I can be just as good or better than everybody else. And if I'm not, I'm just gonna work really hard for it. Another deadly reality that I struggle with a lot is envy. This started for me when I started taking tennis more seriously. I was playing with kids younger than me that were beating me easily, and I knew I was working hard. I knew I was giving my best, but I didn't understand why they were just better than me. I assumed that it was just talent and that there was nothing I can do. This was the worst mindset that I could have taken because even if I tried really hard, I never thought that I was good enough to beat those kids. Then I understood that this was because I only started competing in tennis when I was around 17 and I was playing against people that had been practicing for 5, 6 days a week for 5 or 6 years. Of course, I wasn't going to be able to compete. They were 5 years ahead of me. I didn't have to just work harder than them every single day. I had to work harder for those 5 years to be able to keep up with them. This is a mindset that I need to keep in mind for the rest of my life. That I shouldn't compare myself to others because I don't know what their path has been. All I can do is focus on improving myself every day, learning from others, and each day simply becoming a better self. Uh, Thank you for watching.